Well, hello. A good evening from it just started snowing, Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. Here we have the U.S. Army Corps tug, Shara. They've been up here breaking ice, trying to keep this clear. And you probably can't even see them, but they're in the snow. We have the final ship of the 2025-2026 shipping season. American Spirit. Probably not going to help if I zoom in. No, not really. So I guess I'll have to get a little bit closer. Go for a little bit of a walk here. I do not have Argo with me. As I was saying, I don't have Argo with me because it is like 6 degrees. So we had kind of a quick walk. We actually walked right by here really quickly. I got a few clips of Argo. Here, I'll put them in there. Because I knew I wouldn't want to have him standing around in these temperatures. You know, even with all the stuff on, you know, it's really cold. So if I come out and stand in the cold is one thing, but he will just come because he wants to be near me. So yeah, trying to be responsible, you know. You know, when you see this tug, Shara, it's pretty good sized. You know, I don't know if it really comes across on the Streamtime Live camera. Otherwise, it's pretty good sized tug there. So they broke out the lower approach there, locked through, and they've been up here all day. And there was some diving operations going on. Not sure exactly what they were for, but I just know they were, because the Clyde freighther had to wait out there, a little bit of a delay. Only like 15 minutes, I think, nothing bad. So, as far as ships today, we've had the John G. Munson came through. They got pizza from Streamtime Live, delivered by Ojibwe. And the Clyde freighther. And now here we have the last ship, the American Spirit. All right, now we gotta see if they're actually moving. I'm looking at that light and that pole there, that little tower. There's a camera there, and then there's the light pole. I don't think they're moving. Well, you can see my tracks from my little trek down here. We're a bit closer. Let's see. Can we now tell if they're moving? What do you think? I do not believe they are moving. I wish I'd been listening to the radio. I don't see the control arm up. So now I'm wondering if they're doing something and they're making them wait. Dang it. So now I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I'll go back to the truck, because I'm just parked right over here in the depot lot. Just over there. See what I can learn. Weird. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll be back. All right. So, went to the truck, warmed up a little bit, hopped on the Streamtime Live camera feed. No one's heard anything. In fact, you can't even see it. Because the fog and snow, can't see the American Spirit. So I'm gonna go to it. I have a meeting here in just a bit, so I wasn't really expecting this delay, of course. So I'm gonna head down here. It's a little break in the trees. We're at least gonna get a view of her. I don't think I'm gonna be able to see them enter the lock, unfortunately. Pretty bummed about that. Not gonna lie. There's enough snow here on the road though. I'm up here in the trees. See that? All right. I'm gonna flip this around. Looks like they got a little bit of ice there on the bow. I hear the buzzer. I wonder if they're having problems getting the Polog gates open. I didn't think of that. That could be. Huh. You can see the snow there. It's such light snow, it's almost like crystals because it's so cold. Maybe if you can see it in the foreground. Might see it better if I get up there to the light. There you go. So that means there's a little breeze, and as I said, it's 7 degrees, so it's a little chilly. There they are with their bright lights. Yeah, I can hear the buzzer on the gates. So I'm betting, just by that and the fact they're sitting here, that they're having problems getting those gates open. Come on, just one more time. Okay, 2 more times. We gotta get the Tug Shara back down. It's kind of ghostly, huh? If it wasn't for all the snow, you'd almost think it's Halloween. A little bit spooky. And try to do the slow pan here on the ship. Looks like you can still see the Christmas tree on their boom there. It looks like it. Panning 1,000 feet of ship here. There they are. Well, not quite how I'd hoped, of course. I was hoping to catch them going into the lock there. But wait, are they moving? They are moving. Look at that. I can't see through the bushes to see if the lock control arm is up or not. But they are definitely moving. I can still hear the Polog buzzer. Almost like they have some vertical lights shooting straight up. Little light columns through the snow. I don't know if they do or not, if it's just coming off their main lights to get like it's part of their beam spill, I don't know. I'm still hearing the Polog buzzer. I took a few pictures and shifted over here just a little bit. I do not see the control arm up. But you can see it plainly straight across the lock there. Huh. I think the American Spirit has stopped too. Alright, well, I guess If something's gonna go wrong, the last day of the season is a pretty good day to have it happen, I suppose. Trying to tell if they're still creeping or not. It's hard to say. I don't know. But unfortunately, one thing I do know is I have to go. Dang it. So unless they're still here after the meeting, this is going to do it right here for me. So, possible last look for myself, and I guess for you if you're watching this video. The American Spirit. In fact, actually, if you look, they're bouncing back. They're going backwards. So I wonder if they're not tied, and if they just were starting to drift. And now they pulled it back. They're definitely going backwards though. Interesting. All right, everyone. It's been a great season. Looking forward to the next already. As I was saying in the chat earlier, it's weird. Once the ships aren't here anymore, it just seems weird. It's kind of like when something, whatever in your house, there's like a noise, it's always there. For some reason it stops and you're like, what is different? Why does it sound so weird? Kind of the same thing. Like, why is it so weird? Just is. I'm gonna head back to the truck. Gotta do my meeting, gotta do my grocery shopping. Argo and I gotta have some dinner. Get on with the night. So, thank you so very much, everyone, for subscribing to our channel here, watching these videos, experiencing the Sioux through this lens and the one on the other side. So, we'll still be here though. I have more to do. It just may not be all ship videos, but I have more videos coming. I'll see you soon. You're about to see how gracefully or not I get off this pile of snow. And it wasn't bad. See ya.